My name is Michael Rupprecht. I'm 20 years old, and I lived here in Napa since I was about 7. I do hope you're enjoying the show this afternoon. It's an honor to be here in front of you performing a piece of mine today. So, let's begin. Stop me if you've heard this one before. This guy thinks he's got to wash his hands way more than he needs to. He touches doorknobs, he has to go wash his hands. It's that kind of thing. He's got a routine in the morning for how he gets ready. It goes prayer, brush teeth, but brush teeth in increments of 7. And then apply deodorant in increments of 4 swipes, and apply cologne increments of 4 sprays. Always after, never before, or else you start over. Oh yeah, and underwear, pants, belt, but if you miss the belt, you also start over. And then the shirt. And leave the room thinking a good thought. But that's the kicker for him, because he can't stop the bad thoughts. Nevertheless, make sure that your body leaves the doorframe thinking a good thought, unless you want to start over. Like I said, stop me if you've heard this one before. As a kid, he didn't really play with his toys. It was more like organizing them. He would line them up and admire his handiwork. And you know, bathrooms can be the worst. Dirt, germs, bodily fluids, debilitating for him. That's everywhere with zero evidence. He's used an arsenal of household cleaning products. If this thing had its way, he would clean himself to death. His entire existence erased, cleaned away. Stop me if you've heard this one before. At this point, he stopped letting himself near sharp things, anything that could hurt someone. Because when he looks in the mirror, that reflection shows back a monster. Why would he do that? Why would he do such things? It makes no sense. But he is scared for his life. He is scared for the life of his loved ones, for the lives of everyone around him. He is scared of himself. He keeps seeing himself going through with it, ending it, all. It's getting to be too much. You can stop me if you've heard this one before. It's the one where he's seeing things and hearing things. But not like seeing things and hearing things. You know, it's these images and these thoughts and these scenes of these things that pain him, these things that he knows he's not. But what if it means nothing? What if it means something? What if it means everything? Where is it coming from? What is happening to him? He clearly needs help. Someone should help him. Help me! Please stop me if you've heard this one before. Because it all has to be perfect. Everything has to be perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. Stop me if you've heard this one before. Love of all things has become tricky for him. The thoughts latch onto it. His haven, his very own haven, lost. These images and scenes are haunting, unwanted, horrifying. Where do these even come from? Why him? He just wants to love, to be loved, to feel love again. He needs love. I want to live again. Make it stop me if you've heard this one before. The thoughts tell him he's not who he says he is, that he's not who he knows he is. And that is a blunt knife cut through the chest. He can't look at people. He can't look at loved ones. He can't look at himself. He's scared. He's haunted. He's hunted. All while he smiles at gatherings to friends and family. Stop me if you've heard this one before. At his lowest point, he wonders if God even hears him, or if God's mad at him, if he's lost in some darkness, if he's lost light, faith, God, Christ, who he had known his whole life. He fears he's hopeless. Stop me if you've heard this one before. The obsessions won't cease. The compulsions must happen, or else. Why? Well, it never really told me exactly, or clearly for that matter, but I think it told me I would go insane, for lack of a better word. I might not. But what if? What if I become everything that I am not? That would kill me. To know thyself and to be told you are not who you know you are is painful, cruel, agony. But listen to me. After years of this fight, I know who I am. I know it will not kill me. I have been through it. I have been beaten, battered, bruised, and left bloody, but I never gave up, and I never will. Every day, I am at war until this mental tyranny reigns no more. Tell me, friend, have you heard this one before? Obsessive Compulsive Disorder. I live with OCD. Have you heard this one before? It's no joke.